Hey everybody, welcome back. We are with the Ultimate Affiliate Marketing Podcast, and today I decided to do something really different. I just put a post out on Facebook and said, look, I'm doing a Zoom call. Anyone want to come in? And we'll just have a chat and see how it goes from that. And I got my good friend Daniel Barbosa on. Daniel, how's it going, man?
Hey man, it's amazing, and I wasn't really expecting this at all. So it's kind of completely different than all of the podcasts I've been before. So excited.
I know, it's like, oh, don't bother scheduling a call. Let's just stick something on Facebook and see if anyone comes up. So what's happening to you, man? I mean, I remember when it was a long time ago now, and you were like super shy about going live. You were self-conscious about all sorts of stuff, but now you're absolutely rocking it, man. You are like one of the go-to guys as far as like funnel builders. You've got massive people coming at you, like asking you to build funnels. So just for anybody that's listening, just tell people where you came from and like how it all started for you and where you're at now.
All right. Well, I think it has been an entire journey to get till where I am today, and I don't consider myself like someone successful yet. I mean, I'm like at a 5% of actually being successful, but I started like 3 years ago at building funnels for other people. I actually started building funnels because I thought, all right, I'm going to build funnels for free, and then I'm going to give people my ClickFunnels affiliate link, and then I'm going to get a bunch of new affiliates. And that's how I started back then. But after a while, I started like actually charging people for the funnels, and one thing led to another, and here we are today, working with some really amazing people out there.
Yeah, no, it's sweet, man. And you also launched your own course as well, didn't you? If I remember rightly, I think I bought that as well. It's one of those things where you think, I've seen this guy, he does amazing work. I love what he does, so I've got to get a part of it. And that's kind of blown up as well. So, I mean, how has that been going for you? I mean, are you sort of like ticking along with it, or are you trying to ramp it up? I mean, where's your thinking right now?
All right. So honestly, it's quite hard because, well, my courses are about how to get clients for their agency. So people take on those courses and learn how to get more clients for their agency, whether if they sell funnels or Facebook ads or whatever they sell. But the hard part about the entire thing is that I have to run my agency on the meantime. So sometimes it gets a little bit tough to try to sell the courses while taking care of all of my clients. So it's doing okay. I've had to outsource most of it lately, so I can focus on my agency, but it's going all good. I've also seen you doing amazing stuff lately, and I'm super happy about that.
No, I appreciate that, man. And it was interesting because, I mean, I was literally on Facebook, right? And I was just going to be like, just thought, I don't know if you know, but I've had this podcast for a while. I started it out November of last year. And what happened is I scheduled a bunch of people and did the whole sort of like official podcast thing where I'd have like an intro to it, I'd edit it and spend time and all that sort of thing. And I kind of burnt out on it a little bit because it was such a process to do it. Sometimes the simpler way to put things together is better. And so I got, when the Traffic Secrets book came out, right? Did you get that?
Yeah, I think I have like 4 or 5 copies of that book because I got a lot of because of the bonuses.
Yeah, I'm the same actually. I got 2 or 3 copies myself. Did you read it all yet yourself?
No, actually not yet. I have, as I told you, like 4 copies, but I haven't started the book yet.
Oh well, it is pretty smart. What I found was that one of the things that Russell talked about in that book, and for anyone that doesn't know, because obviously I'm always assuming, and it's one of the things you can't do in marketing is assume people know what you're talking about. And the Traffic Secrets book is like a third in a row of books that Russell Brunson, the creator co-creator of ClickFunnels, which is a software program. he actually built this and he put it together, and he churned out these books. And one of the things was like how to get traffic to your websites and your funnels and stuff. And I remember reading, and he said in that, it says, if you publish your podcast once a day for every day for a whole year, you'll never have to worry about money again. So at the moment, I'm testing that process. So I think if I look back on my stats, it's astounding, really, because when I did the interviews before, I was getting like huge bumps, and then it would drop off. And I look back in the stats when I started doing the daily ones, which was back in May of this year. All of a sudden, it went from like 1 or 2 downloads a day to like 50, 60. And some days, I think the best day I've ever had was like 165 downloads in a day. And it's crazy. So it just shows you, if you publish all the time, then people will, not just take notice, but it will just start happening. So it's nuts. But I mean, the cool thing about what I've seen, and I'm not blowing your trumpet now, but I've seen you go from literally nowhere to, as I said before, to being like one of the proper go-to guys as far as funnel building goes. And I think your journey and your authenticity and how you actually approach business, and the fact that you do it the right way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because you're not just like saying, oh, I did this, I did that, I'm brilliant. It's like you are literally sharing your journey on how things are put together for you. And, you've got the whole backstory, man. And I love this. And I think at one point we're all going to be reading one of your books. I know this for a fact. It's cool. It's cool. Eric's on, by the way. Eric, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I got you, man. I got you. I totally appreciate you coming on as well. Daniel, Eric's here. I don't know if you know Eric or not.
Hey, Eric. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Eric Dean. Eric, this is a different show tonight. I just literally just thought, do you know what? I'm just going to try something different. I just posted something out on Facebook and said, anyone that's around, just hop on and we'll just have a chat. So, Eric, what's going on, man? How are you doing? And he's gone. It's like, Eric, come in. Eric, are you there still, mate? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, you're still here? Oh dear, Eric's getting some internet problems, I'm sure. Eric, tell if you can hear me, man. Just tell everybody what you do and how you're getting on.
Yeah, so I think he's having some connection right now.
Yeah, he's definitely having some problems. But for everyone that doesn't know, I mean, Eric again is another one of those guys which is heavily into like ClickFunnels stuff. He's an affiliate. He's from North Carolina, and he's doing really well. And some of the stuff that he's putting out is, highly engaging for people. And I just like seeing people like succeed. And again, Eric's one of those guys where I've sort of like seen starting out, and he's doing pretty well. And I'm just I don't know about you, Daniel, but do you ever notice on Facebook where if you see talent earlier on, it stands out? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I actually seen that a couple of times, and the ones that I like the most are like super young people, like let's say, I don't know, 15 years old, 14 years old, working in their businesses like so young, and they start doing so well, and it's like, dude, this guy is going to break everybody else's business.
I know, and obviously you're one of those examples. I mean, for me in my 40s, this is incredible to see. But Also, one of the other examples that I like to talk about is Jacob Karras. Do you know Jacob Karras?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about. I remember first connecting with Jacob, probably getting on for 3 years ago now, and at the time he was he actually had less ClickFunnels affiliates than I did. So we were just like throwing little ideas backwards and forwards and that. And obviously my life sort of like got very complicated with business and offline business and family and all that sort of stuff. And Jacob just basically, even though he was working a full-time job in the finance industry, as far as I know, he took it and he ran with it and he did exceptionally well. And there was a few affiliate competitions where he literally excelled from, and now he's got like a tremendous following. He's got his own thing out there, and it's just great to see people sort of like, it's almost like the cream rising to the top. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and actually, I recall like 3 4 years ago when I first joined Jacob Facebook groups, he had less than 1,000 people. So I was able to see when he got to the first 100 affiliates with ClickFunnels,
Yeah.
and from there he just blew up. And and I just said it's really amazing to see all of these people that you know and that you've been connecting with for a while having this kind of success. Is like, all right, I think that if this dude can could do it, then I can do it as well.
Yeah, I know, man. I know and it is cool. Let me just message Eric real quick. You can. It's one of those off the cuff things where it might not make a lot of sense for people listening right now, but it's just like you say, it's an off the cut sort of off the cuff even chat show. And while we're on as well, I must have mentioned. Did I mention to you about Dave Sharp stuff?
No, not yet.
Right. Your latest post, which is part of the reason why I actually just invited you right now to this, was because you mentioned about the fact that you were getting better at copywriting and all sorts of stuff like that. Well, Dave Sharp is actually the CEO and creator of Legendary Marketer. And I was listening to a live that he had today when he was talking about outsourcing, talking about this and the other. And he was saying that he's actively looking for a copywriter. And when I saw your post today, I thought, yes, I need to talk to Daniel about this, because if that's his thing, if he's getting good at it, then that's an ideal situation where he can actually reach out directly to Dave Sharp and maybe land himself a big client right there, because, you know, that would be awesome for you.
Yeah, I mean, actually, that will be amazing. But as I said on my post, I mean, I think I've been getting way better at copy lately, but I'm not sure if I will actually charge someone to write copy for them, because I don't think I have that level of expertise yet. For instance, I can do it with funnel because I've been doing it for 3 years now. But with copy, I've been just like testing some stuff I've learned from Dan Locke, who is, by the way, an amazing teacher, even though some people say he isn't. But isn't it? I don't feel like at the point that I can charge people for copy. I'm still going to see if maybe we can see if we make like a good fit with David. And obviously, I will let you know and appreciate that big time, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, I don't personally, I don't talk to Dave myself, because I've not made that connection yet, but I know people that have. So maybe I can act as sort of like a third party introducer on that one, because I think that would be awesome. Because obviously with what he's doing with Legendary Marketer, he still needs like funnels building to get into to help people, you know, highly converting funnels basically to get people into his program. So I mean, that could be a way forward as well, not just by doing the copywriting, but actually designing the funnels and putting those together. So I mean, that could be a nice way in as well. And literally, I remember in talking, like he's paid out like over 200 million. I could be misquoting it, but 200 million to affiliates over the last 10 years. So, I mean, that would be an awesome position to be in, right?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's Excellent. So obviously, I don't know if Eric's there. Eric, can you hear us or not?
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I moved, so it's storming here, so signal's kind of bad, but I think I finally got it.
Oh, he's still a little bitty, mate. Eric, maybe if you close off your video, then the bandwidth might be a little better. Oh, we'll try.
Right, that's
There you go. Can we hear you now?
testing. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can. I've got you now, man. I've got you now. I got that tip from Mike Dillard. He was doing an interview a couple of days ago, and the guy was struggling on the video, so he just shut the video off, and it was better. So, Eric, I don't know if you know, but I'm actually recording this for my podcast right now. It was just kind of like a really quick throw out on Facebook. Daniel, bless him, he hopped online, and yourself as well. So that's cool. So what's going on with you, Eric? What are you up to?
I'm just trying to get my name out there and build my self branding right now. I started building my own. I want to brand myself. I want to be the next Jacob or the next Dave or something to that degree.
That's cool. What's your main focus right now? Oh gosh, yeah, we're struggling with Eric. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I apologize, guys. Like I said, I know my service is real spotty out here, but I wanted to at least try to take the opportunity to jump on here.
Oh no, that's fine, man. We can schedule another call and we can get on 1-to-1, and we can do this again. But no, I totally appreciate you guys coming on, and even if it's just like us chatting shit for a while, that's fine. But yeah, I'm going to lock this one off for today. And Daniel, I totally appreciate you hopping on, man. I'm loving what you're doing. And like I said to you, we'll see if we can find some way to get to Dave Sharp so that hopefully you guys can do something amazing together. And I can sit back and look at it one day and think, yeah, something happened there. I was part of it, and it's amazing.
Yeah, man.
Daniel's
What? Sorry.
Daniel's a superstar.
Yeah, yes, he is. Yes, you know you got fanboys on right now, Daniel, right?
I don't think I have a fanboy yet, but that will be cool when it happens.
Listen, dude. Listen, you've got to get past the whole imposter syndrome, because you know you are rocking it out there. You are doing amazing things, and you know, I think it's just fantastic in everything you've achieved so far.
Yeah, man.
So,
thanks a lot.
That's no problem. So I'm going to lock this one off now. And for those of you listening on the podcast itself, then don't forget to subscribe. Obviously, I'm doing these daily. And if you get the opportunity, then go look in the show notes. Go ahead and get the Ultimate Affiliate Toolbox. You can get access to all the free stuff inside of that. And we'll see you all next time.